everyone, my name is Zambra, and today we're doing something a little bit different. That's right, I'm going to be talking about the 5 anime that I am most excited about that will be airing in the year of 2022. Now, these are kind of going in order, and if an anime doesn't show up on the list, it doesn't mean that I'm not excited about it. It just means that it's not part of my top 5 that I'm most excited about. So, let's get started. Okay, so first on my list is probably pretty obvious, but I need to state it nonetheless. I am most excited about My Hero Academia coming back this fall of 2022. Season 6 is coming. I'm nervous excited about it just because it is anticipating into what we can only believe is kind of a wartime arc. We have no idea how long that arc is going to last. Of course, if you read the manga, you would, but I don't because I'm only anime, so. But the Paranormal Liberation Front, I still hate that name. League of Villains was just better. It was on the nose. First Paranormal Liberation Front are going up against our heroes. I don't know how quickly we're going to jump into the wartime, or if we're going to give the students of UA kind of some more padding to kind of get into it, kind of get introduced into what's happening. But in the synopsis, it does say a major incident that will shake superhuman society will finally begin. So I'm guessing we're going to jump into it pretty quickly, especially with that little snippet at the end of season 5. I am very certain that we are going to jump right in. So I am very excited. Of course, I'm excited to see Deku kind of grow, see if he does kind of master some of the other powers that are resting inside him. It's been really cool to see that. So I'm very excited for the show to kind of expand out. I always love their opening and ending, so to have a new song to hum is going to be really fun. Number 2 may not be a shock to some of you. I've been watching it over on my Patreon. I watched the first episode over on YouTube as well, but Rising of the Shield Hero. We are going to be getting season 2, which has gotten delayed, which was deeply unfortunate, but with the pandemic, I can't be mad. I would rather have all the staff members, voice actors, all the team safe than just get a new season out as soon as possible. But Rising of the Shield Hero is an anime that I knew people liked, but I didn't expect to like it so much as I did. The story of Naofumi and Raphtalia has been very interesting, and our little band of misfits that join us. Our bitchy princess has been very interesting, and now she's, literally called like trash. So I'm very interested to see. There is not a true confirmed start date for this yet. Most people are believing that it will be in the spring season of anime, so about the April start time. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm crossing my fingers because I do miss it. It's one that me and my husband really enjoy to watch, especially because the story has kind of been taking a bit of a turn. The other world heroes coming in was a little bit unexpected for us, and we're starting to kind of speculate and hope. And I've been trying not to go buy the manga because I want to experience it with him, but it's getting hard. The season was getting really good, and then it kind of stopped, and then you're left with this, but what's happening? So I am very amped for that season 2 to be able to watch it. The dub also was incredible for that. I feel like I should state that I watched both sub and dub, and I could go either way. It's one of those special ones where I don't have a preference for any voice. I feel like they both fit so well. So it's a very enjoyable experience. Whether you want to watch it sub or dub, you would have time to catch up before season 2 airs as well. All right, so this third one is the only one that is not a season 2 or onwards. This is the start of a brand new anime called Spy X Family. Now, I only became aware of it because of my incredible brother-in-law who loves reading manga and anime. They kind of introduced me to it, and they were very kind and also bought me the manga too. So I'm very excited. This will be the first anime that I actually get to watch, but I read the manga first, or at least a little bit of the manga first. So it's actually really exciting. I usually watch the anime and then go back and read the manga. So this will be the first time that I get to kind of like giggle and be like, oh my god, I'm so glad I got to see this scene animated. So very fun. This series will be airing in the springtime, April. I think they may even have like a set date in April yet. I'm not entirely sure, but it will be in that April spring season. And just to give you guys a little bit of a synopsis, if you don't know, of course you can watch the trailer online, but the series follows Lloyd Forger, a undercover spy. He gets assigned to Operation Strix. The top secret mission is to find a wife and child in a week so he can infiltrate a social event with politicians and business leaders at a prestigious school. And it just gets wild because shocker in the trailer, the wife he finds is also an assassin, and the child he gets is a telepath, so she can hear all their thoughts. And of course, comedy ensues in a kind of Mr. and Mrs. Smith plus a child sort of rendition. So I'm very excited to get to watch this one. It seems like such a gem and just comedy gold all around. All right, coming in at number 4. This one might be a shocker, and I'm going to be honest, the last 2 on this list are a little bit of blasts from the past that are coming back that I'm very excited for. So, Tiger and Bunny. You may or may not have heard of it. If you haven't and you like My Hero Academia, I highly recommend that you go watch Tiger and Bunny. The first season is on Hulu. I don't know if it's coming to Netflix, but I think Netflix is getting season 2, so I would assume it's probably going to move over to Netflix at some point. It might be on Netflix right now too, but Tiger and Bunny is basically the adult superhero ranking system that My Hero Academia has. If you like the ranking of like Hawks, Endeavor, what adult heroes do on a daily, then you would love Tiger and Bunny. Tiger and Bunny is basically superhero society, and it's all about ranking and getting sponsorships so that you can have your organization and, you know, be a superhero and get paid to be a superhero. It's very, very interesting. The first season aired in 2011. So it's been like 10 years since this anime has come out. It was very shocking to find out it was getting a season 2, which I'm very glad about because it's a really good show. And I have to say, this is one of the rare occasions where I do recommend that you watch the dub over the sub. The dub is just incredible. It hosts a whole bunch of talented voice actors as well. And there's no replacing just how good Kutetsu Barnaby's voice actors are. Just super great. So I'm excited to see more adventures about Barnaby Brooks Jr. and Kutetsu Wild Tiger. It's going to be a really fun time. The animation also was a little bit ahead of its time back in 2011 too. So getting to see how they upgrade that animation, especially using the 3D CGI, is going to be really cool because they kind of attempted to do it in 2011, but that technology was just not there yet. So there are a few moments where like the 3D suit comes in and their face is still in 2D and it looks a little weird. So I'm excited to see the new season because the updated animation, graphics, and technology is really going to be able to push that experience just a little bit further. And of course, last on my list might come as a bit of a shock to you all. This is an anime that I only watched because of the fact that there was like no anime on Netflix back in the day. It was still very, very much like they get 2 anime every month or something. They were just growing kind of their catalog. And it was 2013. And I suddenly saw the title of Devil is a Part-Timer come up. And my curiosity was instantly piqued. And it became one of those animes that sat in the back of my head, and I was very disappointed that it wasn't longer. But surprise, surprise, after like almost like 9 years, we're getting a season 2 of Devil is a Part-Timer. Now, if you haven't seen the anime, let me give you a little synopsis. Inches away from conquering the world, the devil is foiled by a hero and finds himself in modern-day Tokyo. With no real-world skills to speak of, the devil is forced to make ends meet flipping burgers at a fast food joint. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely kooky. The probably saddest part about it is the anime itself felt very unfinished. It truly felt like they were expecting to get a second season right away. Amelia, who is the hero of the story, just kind of gets nothing. We don't really learn much about her. We don't really understand what's going on with her. The anime just stopped. And it was hard to even like the character when we truly couldn't understand what she was doing and going on. So I'm very excited. I'm hopeful that season 2 will kind of be able to elaborate a bit more on her character and the whole kooky cast of our characters. It is interesting. The animation style is a little bit different, a little more updated. So if you do watch season 1 and then go to season 2, there is a little bit of a discrepancy there, I guess. I don't really know what to call it. Of course, the visuals in the season 2 trailer has already shown us that the visuals are better, but it is kind of odd to like go back and watch season 1 and then see the characters look different. That's always been a hard thing for me. It's really not going to interfere with my experience of the show, but if that is something that bothers you, I would recommend maybe just trying to like read the manga and then go watch season 2. Might make it a little bit better. I'm not sure, but overall, My Hero Academia, Rising of the Shield Hero, Spy X Family, Tiger and Bunny, and Devil's a Part-Timer. Those 5 are the absolute most exciting anime for me for the 2022 year. Of course, there'll be more that gets announced as the year goes on, but these are the ones that I am most excited for. Most are kind of coming in spring, thankfully, but of course we got My Hero to tide us over, and we'll have to see. I have no idea about Demon Slayer, if it'll continue airing, or if we're not going to get any more Demon Slayer past the entertainment arc till, 2023. So it'll be interesting. I'm very excited to kind of see what anime gets announced and how all these animes that are getting brought back from a while ago will do and how the fan base will react. It's interesting. I'm a fan of it, and of course, I'm still waiting on that Ouran Host Club, so whenever they want to make another season of that, that'd be great. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you all later. Bye!